guys, it's Courtney, and I wanted to do a little tutorial with a card I'm making and kind of show you about our new stamp set that's called Look Up Editions. I'm sure this one, we've had a lot of requests for this, and we're super excited about it. This is the original Look Up, and there's lots of videos about using it and cards I've made in the past. A great set, one of my favorites. So if you haven't checked that one out, you'll want to see that. But this is the additional set that we're doing right now. It's releasing December 5th. So lots of new sentiments, some awesome new balloons, and a really cool new banner to add with your old one. So I wanted to show you a little bit about it. What I'm making here is I've kind of cut a normal card and then kind of curved the top, and you'll see why in a minute. And I've just, so you know what I've done so far, I stamped it with the Ray from Your Dandy, one of our other stamp sets, and then the large dot from For the Love of Dots to create like a little sun back there. So just cut a normal card, and you'll see it opens up like that. It's a really small connection there, but I've just kind of rounded that off, not to be pretty or perfect, and you'll see kind of what I'm doing in a second. So I've got that, and then I just took some cardstock and kind of sketched a cloud, and you'll see my drawings there. I left that just so you could see it, but we're going to do it just like this. So it kind of looks like the top of the card is going to be all cloud, but there's just a little bit peeking up of some little yellow there. So that was kind of the way I had in mind to do it. So now is I'm not going to tape this or glue this cloud down yet. I'm going to wait until I get further down the line. So I'm going to add these. I just kind of really roughly cut some grass. I want it to look really far away, so it's really small. So I'm just going to tape those together using my ATG gun to do this. And what I normally do if I get outside, I just really curl that tape back. It's really nice how that works out really easily. I've kind of already laid this out, so I know I don't want very much of this light green showing. So that's what I've got, and just that, and I'm just going to trim. I'm going to flip this over and just trim the edges left over. Okay. So voila, we have some grass there. Next, what I've done is I've taken the different balloons and I've stamped them all on this pattern paper. So you can see these are the two new ones, and this is from the older set, but I want to do this kind of layered balloon filled thing. So I've stamped these, and I've cut out everything except their baskets, because I'm going to stamp those directly onto the card. So here, so stamp these. I've stamped one of these on each color, so I have some options to paper piece. And you can really go crazy with these stamp sets and like paper piece, tons of little pieces, but that's not what I did just because I had so much going on. So here's my already cut out balloons. And I've just got one more piece to add to all three of these. So let me move this aside. I've got this zigzag kind of line that's going to go to the top of this one. And again, I'm going to use my ATG, which sounds crazy, but actually it's really easy to just peel the tape back and you don't have to mess with glue. I could get out glue, but it's not exactly handy for me, so I'm just going to add that. Super cute. So there's one. And then I have a piece that's going to go right here, and I've just already cut these out. They're really not that hard to cut, especially if you like doing that kind of thing. I actually met a lady at a class I taught not too long ago that she uses an X-Acto knife to do all this. I thought that was so impressive. I'm definitely not that good with an X-Acto knife. I just use normal scissors. So there's another one. And then the last one is this balloon from the original Look Up set. So you'll see, I mean, the balloons look really cute together. So now this may be the hardest part of this whole card, and hopefully it'll all go right on here. Okay, so I'm going to position the different balloons on my card, And I'm going to stamp the baskets directly on the card. And so with this cloud, it gets a little tricky, but we'll see how it goes. For this one, I'm kind of going to do this differently, but with the new ones, actually I'm going to bring that back. All of them pretty much on the yellow, and so I'm going to line that up where I think I've got it. I'm going to move that out of the way. I'm going to stamp it. Okay, one down. And again, I really wanted to try to just get the basket, so I'm kind of not worried about getting it all inked out. So there's one. So you can see I've got that with its basket. Okay. All right, now for the fun part. I'm going to go ahead and tape this down, the cloud. And I'm just going to put tape kind of in the middle because we don't want tape hanging off our card. So you see I just have 3 strips right there. And I'm just going to leave a little of that yellow peeking out. And then I'm going to adhere these balloons. Super easy. Now I'm going to wait on this one because I'm going to add some foam tape to it. But this small one, I'm going to go ahead and adhere it to the card. Back behind there. And this, for the original Look Up, it had some smaller balloons that had a separate basket. So I'm just going to stamp that separate. And there we go. And then I'm just going to add some foam tape to this larger. Really don't like it. Okay. So there we go. So we have a lot of depth there. Is that not so cute? Of course I'm biased, so you can tell me if I'm wrong. So that's what we've got so far. Really cute and kind of balloon filled. And then this stamp set has a lot of new sentiments that you can add to your balloons, like Hottie, which I just think is so funny, and You're a Rising Star, and You Always Lift My Spirits, and You're a Rising Star, all that kind of stuff. Just some really fun ones to add. But for this one, I just want to add a thanks, and I want to do it about what I'm always using. I think I would cry if I stamped that crooked, but thankfully I didn't. So there's that, just a really fun, cute card using Look Up Editions. And I did really quickly want to show you this new banner that you can add. And what I really wanted to touch on was there's a new little scallop that you can add to the bottom of it. So I'm just going to stamp it here on this white scrap paper. And I guess I'll show you my super favorite. It's this like kind of textured hatch effect. And it's super duper cute. Love it. It's probably really hard to see in yellow. I probably should have stamped it in another color. But what I really want to show you is this little scallop border that you can add to the edges of your banner. I think they're darling. So you can do that to all of them. And it's not sweet. I kind of did, you can see the hatch inside of it too. So super excited about that. So hopefully that gives you a little idea about Look Up Editions and what it can do. And you'll definitely want to check out the original and see if you don't have that in your collection, you'll definitely want to get that one too. So this releases December 5th and not December 5th, December 3rd at our website, which will be at the end of the video.